Let's get you details of a big announcement that was made by the CBSE today. A big leap toward a stress-free, student-centric future. What am I talking about? Starting 2026, Class 10 board exams will be held twice a year. We all, of course, had one opportunity where we gave it our all. Now students will get two chances with the same curriculum. Essentially, what that means is the best score will count. This major shift aims to ease exam pressure and encourage consistent learning. Internal assessments will now be conducted just once a year, a streamlined approach that reduces workload and supports fairness. With more flexibility, time to prepare, students can now grow at their own pace. That's the idea behind bringing in this kind of a move. Let me bring in on this broadcast Usha Ram, educational consultant, to kind of explain to you what really this means. Thank you very much for your time, ma'am. Do you see this as a step that's actually beneficial to students? The fact that you'll have two opportunities now. If you didn't do too well in your first board exam, you can then take it a second time?
Yes, certainly. Now it will be stress will be less. The students will have the choice. They can, first of all, they should clear the first go itself. But if they want, it's an option. It's not compulsory. And CBSE has always tried its best to be the front runners. They have been trying their best to see that, the policy of NEP and CF, everything is brought in. And in our evaluation system, examination system, everywhere the changes are taking place. It's not rote learning. It is basically to test the children there, whether they have really understood and experiential learning. So many things have been added. And this is one area where examination used to be really very, very stressful. Now it's an option is given to them. They can clear in one go, fine. If they want to improve or if they want to do it, this, they have the choice. So it's not compulsory. It's an option.
So can you just explain to our viewers, ma'am, the first time the exam happens, the first phase, that's mandatory. The second one is optional because otherwise, essentially, students will choose to skip the first time and then do it the second time.
Yes. The first one, of course, is mandatory. And the second one is an option. If they want, they feel that, they have not done that well, they can improve. Or if they have not been able to give the examination because of any reason, any circumstances, they have a choice of giving. But it's optional. It's an optional one. So it's basically CBSE has added up their own, work, but they want to make it stress-free for children. And there are people who are talking about, they're not positive about it. But I personally feel, with my experience of 50 years of teaching experience and as an educationist, I personally feel it's a very good move. And the students are given an option.
Can you also explain another aspect that constantly comes up here? If, of course, the first time is mandatory, the second time when it's optional, do students also get to pick which papers they want to try again in the second phase? Or is it that they have to go through all the subjects, go ahead and write all of them?
See, I personally, because there are things which will be looked into in detail, but I personally feel that, they have the option of giving all the papers. It's not that they have to give only few papers and they will have a choice. That also probably will start. Yes, they might have to. I really, to be very frank, I'm not very clear about it right now. But option is given to them if they. But how will they come to know that which one they would like to appear? So I personally feel the option is given to them. If they want to improve, they have the choice to improve.
Do you think also, ma'am, my final question to you is, do you think that this will also then become beyond just class 10, that for class 12 also, again, where students are extremely stressed out, you're going to see similar steps being taken up of two phases board exams?
To be very frank, first it has to be seen at the 10th level. Let's see how things work out. And then gradually, probably, yes, why not 12th also? That is also a very stressful stage where, children find it very difficult in this, mentally they're very stressed and they want to get more marks. So could be later, but right now it's only for 10th standard. And what is clear to us is that, my first is mandatory. And the second one option is given to them. It's optional. If they want, they can improve. They can give the paper.
Okay, so Usha Ram joining us here on India Today. Thank you very much. You believe it's a good move. Let's see if that's actually the case. If this helps students, we definitely hope so. For all of us, and many, many generations. It's always been one shot, you give it your all, and that's it. Now to ensure that, there's not so much stress on just one date, one exam, you've got 2 phases, an option to redo, get a second chance essentially at doing better. Let's see if it's something that students welcome or not. But thank you very much for joining us here on India Today, ma'am.
Thank you.